Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. All set to go on a picturesque, snowy December day. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Danny Gray to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he's stopped. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. There's another carry for Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Dak now from the gun. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Motioning him from the slot right. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
2nd and 6 now. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And Dory Jackson now to return it. He stopped on the return of the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They go to Barkley again. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 4th and long. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He throws a bullet deep to the brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's second and goal. Here's Dak. On the move, hit it. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun is Prescott. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they have 3rd and short.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right side. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working from the pistol, Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Cowboys pushing for points. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Prescott here from the gun. This throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And they come away with some points on that series.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got Smith. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. They give to Barkley, left side. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touch.